Eu não tenho muito recurso não, mano. Dá pra fazer alguma coisa.
And out on the floor, shaking off the pre-game jitters. These guys getting all set for tip-off. Thanks for joining us on a picture-perfect Sunday night for some NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Norman Powell.
Yeah, clearly his offensive output has been on a bit of a decline. Now that could point to a lot of things, but mostly I think he's just
Tá, o Hit tá ganhando bastante por 11 pontos. Pô, a gente tem que ganhar, né, velho? O time do Milwaukee só tem o Giannis. Giannis ou Adebayo? Quem foi melhor? Só o futuro dirá.
Ja Morant is out there with Lou Dort, and it's Jaquez in at the three, the small forward. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, BA. It should be an old-fashioned battle.
Vai subir a bola em Miami. Pô, esqueci de pular. Bora, Miami.
From the line, Antetokounmpo can't connect. It's Jaquez on the wing, defended by Portis, and it's Ware missing. Ivy outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on
yeah, no matter how you slice it, Giannis is a force of power, the scoring, the rebounding, the defense. He gives you everything.
Vai antes.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, BA. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and of course, controlling the boards.
Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
So easy for Giannis to dunk it. It must be nice, huh, guys?
Here's Morant, outside Jaquez. Miami moving it around. There in the post, defended by Portis. Adebayo from long range.
Boa, Adebayo. Bem. Adebayo. Aí deixa ele sozinho.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Smith against Morant. And out of bounds. The Bucks will take it.
Ah, meu Deus. Difícil, hein?
The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit. I brought up Giannis Antetokounmpo and how effective a scorer he is, and Coach told me, well, when he gets to the lane, he's very tough to guard. For us, it's about forcing him into longer and ideally contested jumpers. That's what I want us to do. We'll see if they're able to accomplish this. Brian?
Thank you for that, Allie.
Yeah, when I was coaching, this guy was a nightmare. It was hard to game plan for him. His quickness causes major issues. Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Pass to Prince. Portis the screen. Portis with the dunk.
Well, look, it's nice when your off guard can make those quick decisions like Ivy did there.
The Heat have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Morant with it, guarded by Antetokounmpo. Outside Adebayo. And they double up Adebayo. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now. The Bucks leading by 3. Antetokounmpo, right side. Over Morant. Antetokounmpo. Man. Antetokounmpo has got 8.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Adebayo from long range. Fires in the triple.
Well, clearly, Adebayo's feeling very confident firing out there from the perimeter.
Pass to Prince. Back to Antetokounmpo. Tries it from 19. The rebound by Ware. Miami has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Right side Morant. And it's all tied up.
Well, the defense can't let Morant get comfortable down there, or he'll just continue to torture.
Throws it up high. Ooh, anticipated.
Boa marcação.
It's a turnover. Pass to Dort. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Bucks have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. And it's Smith penetrating. He's off on the layup.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Morant looking for an opening. Takes it inside. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 6.
Well, when Morant makes that move, the defense is almost helpless.
Portis with a screen on Adebayo. Good try by Antetokounmpo.
Olha esse Giannis, mano.
How do you even come up with something like that? Giannis is an artist.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. And they pick up 2. Now here's Ivy. No made baskets yet. Antetokounmpo outside.
Pô, Antetokounmpo tem muita cara do Miami.
Nice start for him. Taking his first shot.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Dort, pass to Morant. Now here's Ware. Down low. Here's Adebayo. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Here's Smith. Now Ivy. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Portis. The 3, Smith. The rebound by Ware. Miami trailing. Outside Hawkins. Nice start for him. Taking his first shot.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Bucks have gone 6 of 11 so far. Antetokounmpo against Adebayo. Good drive by Antetokounmpo. 5 on the clock. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Milwaukee also changing it up. Kuzma comes in for Prince. And it's Rollins in for Smith. Sharp. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Coulibaly. And pushing it up. Here's Miami. Nice start for him. Taking his first shot.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect
Pô, o Giannis errando passe é uma vez na vida.
but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Now here's Ivy. 17 points in his last outing. Antetokounmpo. Rollins gets the bucket.
Well, smart play by Giannis. He knows he's pulling the defense in on him, so he moves it back out.
The Heat have gone 8 for 14 from the floor. Here's Giannis. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Heat lead by 2.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now here's Coulibaly. In his last outing, 8 points for him. And these are the top rebounders in the league. In the 3rd spot, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Just so strong on the boards. That's a skill that helps your team win games.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Miami.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Both free throws good for Coulibaly. Bucks trail by 4. Takes the three.
Muito fraquinho.
Milwaukee with the rebound. They went to Miami for their last meeting with the Heat. Came out with a victory.
They really got the win the last time these teams faced off. And in large part, I think it was because they were pushing the action and drawing foul calls.
Ai, deu mole. Pega no meu bilão.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
There's a screen by Turner. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Kuzma for three. Sharp grabs the miss.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making it.
To the paint. Outside Koulibaly. Let's go with a three.
Uau, Koulibaly.
Start this one.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Pass to Turner. Oh, and he got fouled on his way out.
Desculpa até ele rir, mas ótima troca.
Milwaukee shooting their second fourth free throw attempts of the game. The Heat making a switch here. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Gets it off. No good on the buzzer beater. Well, offense is the order of the
Fim do
day.
primeiro quarto.
Comes to a close.
Tamo ganhando.
It's the Heat up 6. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
But simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
Jonas out there with Bilal Koulibaly. Then it's Bam Adebayo, then it's Sharp, and it's Powell.
Bal, Koulibaly. É Ben, não Bal, não.
Bam gets it around the hoop. He knows what to do.
And here's Milwaukee now. Miami making their last shot. Over to the left.
Let's go, Heat. Let's go, Heat.
Shot clock at 5. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop him?
That's the Jonas. The three. He's
Jaco Jonas pra 3 pontos, Miami Heat.
the Bucks trail by 9. Adebayo with a steal. Koulibaly drives in. Yes. And it's Adebayo.
Pô, esse time do Milwaukee Bucks só saiu Giannis, mano. Muito fraquinho, velho. Muito fraco esse time.
Defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Unorganized defense like that is not
Cara,
going to help them close this thing.
Now here's Turner, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Sharp. Rebounded by Green. Milwaukee shooting around 53%, a nice number. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
A legitimate threat from downtown. The defense can't afford to let Turner feel comfortable firing away.
Here's Jonas. 5 points in the game. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Jonas has got 6 points in the quarter. Bucks trail by 11. And so timeout here by Dr.
Absurdo, Jaco Jonas.
Taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the gameplay. Ja Morant just checked in from Miami.
Esse jogo que a gente vai ganhar tranquilo do Milwaukee. Muito fraquinho o time do Milwaukee.
Contenders for this year's dunk contest. No matter who ends up competing, you know it's going to be a show.
And the best part, BA, every year we see something different, something new. I can't wait.
Take a look at Hawkins.
Mas aí tem ele ainda, né?
Even higher up in the ranks.
Tem o
He's certainly a
Antetokounmpo.
talented guy up in the air.
He is for sure, but this list is just packed with real aerial artists. This dunk contest is really going to be something special.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer,
Monstruoso.
we'll update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss.
Here's Smith.
Great timing. Giannis able to complete the oop.
Back to Morant. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Turner with the block. Antetokounmpo outside. And slaps it home. And a foul. A chance at another line. It's on Norman Powell.
Love the toughness Turner showed on that tape. Just willing to pass the contact.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Rollins. And Graham, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, BA, when you think of guys like LeBron James or Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan,
And
it's
wow.
not just about their play on the court. It's the person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line.
And something I remember from that last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Rollins is checked in.
Well, the word dynamic really only scratches the surface for Ja Morant. The way he moves, his speed, it's all just on another level. Well, he's a bit of an
O Giannis sozinho torna o Milwaukee competitivo. Sozinho, mano.
ability can certainly mess it up.
And here's a timeout from Harris. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to strategy. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Kyle Kuzma.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Pass to Adebayo. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now. For 3, Smith. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami leading by 7. Now outside. Outside Morant. Misses from close range. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Inside. Here's Koulibaly. Oh, a great
Wow, Koulibaly.
pass and a nasty jam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Morant against Smith. Morant bullies his way in for the ball.
Morant.
More this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Smith passes to Prince. Here's Rollins. It's stolen by Koulibaly. Here's the break. On up the court. And Adebayo with the basket. On the assist by Koulibaly. And it's an 11-point Miami lead. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He'll take the opportunity to reach the
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Bears checked in for Sharp. Lopez comes in for Adebayo. Jaime Jaquez is checked in for Powell. And it's Dort in for Koulibaly. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Ivy's checked in. And Giannis with the dunk.
Just another day at the office for Antetokounmpo. This guy consistently puts up points.
Now Lopez. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Orlando.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis with the finish.
Knowing his team needs a lift, he's putting them on his back.
Stan, when you talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, would you say he's one of the most unguardable players ever?
Well, BA's certainly got to be in the conversation. Besides maybe Wemby, we haven't seen anyone like Giannis when it comes to length and those long strides especially. Plus, he has that strength foot.
Jaquez pass to Morant. With contact, Ja Morant.
Yeah, so tough to knock Morant off balance, and he's so talented at keeping his focus on the basket.
Portis with a screen on Jaquez. Here's Prince. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
Here's Jaquez. Good.
bitch.
He's got his second basket on the night.
What a setup for Jaquez Jr. All he has to do is focus and shoot.
Confronto, pass to Portis, and it's in there.
Coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Here's Morant.
Marcar o Giannis não dá não.
Miami moving it around. Lopez in the post. Antetokounmpo's there. And Lopez gets it to go.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible. Well, even though they're struggling, his solo efforts on offense have really been something.
Morant, the pass to Lopez. Back to Morant. 26 seconds left in the second. From 12 feet. And Ivy pulls it down.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
It's Prince on the wing. Basket counts. Prince has got 4 points now in the quarter. Here's Morant. And on here, the officials may want to take a look at it on the replay box.
Tem que ver se contou isso aí.
The previous play is under review.
That they are going to take a look at this replay.
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call was made.
Acho que não. Contou? Não.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count.
Não contou.
The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great idea to give it a second glance. The replay system is available, so you've got to utilize it.
Milwaukee, 51.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down.
Well, we're deep enough into the year right now we can confirm these dudes are legit. They're going to be a problem for a long time.
Yeah, I really like this rookie class. Has some potential stars.
Darren Peterson, Caleb
And now
Wilson.
something we should probably touch
Pô,
on.
quando eu
Bam
draftei ele
Adebayo
no...
in the first half from
Nunca eu fiz, não virou nada, né? Brincadeira. Brincadeira.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Ryan and...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
Well, as a defense, you can't allow him that much room in the post. That's just
And on the floor for Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. Giannis plays the 4 with Porter playing at center. Smith out there with Jaden Ivey. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. Antetokounmpo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him.
maybe one of the tougher covers inside. Don't blame him for the foul on Giannis there.
That one misses.
And Giannis was just about doing anything he
Giannis.
a true team player.
Well, coach, since entering the league, Jaime Jaquez Jr. has been lauded for his strong fundamentals.
Yeah, B.A., he's got tremendous footwork, makes great use of the pump fake, and he is a tough physical player who can finish in traffic or hurt you in the cover.
Here's Morant. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Morant's got 17 points.
Well, this is one of those nights where Morant just decided to take over.
Morant against Smith. To the inside. Giannis with the jam.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And it's Morant with the ball for Miami. They've led by as many as 11. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Portis with a screen on Morant. Portis outside. Nails it from 3. 9 points in the game.
Well, listen, Portis certainly doesn't lack confidence off the catch. He feels like he can score anytime down the floor.
Morant finds Adebayo. Good, and to satisfy Morant. Morant's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
From the top of the key. Rebound.
Fiz merda.
Ivy's got his 4th rebound in this one. From deep. Sinks the tray.
Mereci.
Ivy's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4. And looking good doing it.
And here's the rundown of the teams that have not wasted their opportunities at the line in the last month. Number 1, the Heat.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from a charity strike. Whenever you found them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. And that's out of bounds. It's tapped by Ivy. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You look at Miami, and they've got the top spot in the conference, a testament to their hard work all year long. And of course, the Bucks. Well, record-wise, not even in the same conversation.
I think for the Bucks, they talked a lot about making a big splash to start the season. Well, it just didn't happen. And now they're in the middle of the pack.
Well, there's plenty of games left. Sometimes it's that progress you make over the course of the season that makes you a factor come April.
Here's Morant. Oh, my! John dropping the hammer.
Well, Morant's ability to overcome inside coverage with agility is so impressive.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to
Eita, teve a encarada dos dois ali, do Giannis e do Ja Morant. Rolou um clima ali estranho, mano. O Giannis deu uma peitada no Ja ali.
Bucks trail by 4. Smith outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. And a look now at the Milwaukee Bucks' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Evan Mobley and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
One way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a tremendous chance to prove to
Lord.
just how good your team is. It could provide a huge statement.
You see here just how good Morant is at spotting openings, then moving the ball into them.
Portis with a screen on Gordon. It's Portis, high post. A rebound by Ware. Ware's got a rebound number 7 tonight. Gordon with it, and it's Ivy picking him up. There's the drive. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Well, there's a guard who can get up. Ivy doesn't pass up these chances to slam it down.
Outside Morant. The kick out to Adebayo. 4-3. And Ivy pulls it down. Ivy's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Giannis dumps it home.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, and incredible the skill, the grace.
Ja Morant.
Morant's got to get himself in that dunk contest. I mean, look at that.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Shakes him. Open look for Smith. And it's Milwaukee scoring again.
Well, great decision there. Kicking it out to a ready shooter.
Ja slices through. 2 points. Down goes. Morant's got 10 points in just the second half.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Antetokounmpo outside. Over Adebayo. And it's Antetokounmpo with a miss. Heat leading by 5. Has to wear. Left side Adebayo. Now here's Morant. Outside for Dort. The 3. And a great assist by Morant. He's out and goes. Morant's got 5 assists tonight.
Not afraid to shoot. Dort has become more confident in his jumper, and you see why.
Prince finds Antetokounmpo. Oh, sweet move. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size.
Imparável, Dort.
Leveraging that tall timber. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. We might see some changes. The coach potentially looking to adjust. So Miami going with almost an entirely new group here. Sharp, he's checked in for Ware. Lopez comes in for Adebayo. Powell, he's checked in for Jaquez. And it's Coulibaly in for Dort. Turner, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pass to Kuzma. Now Smith. Puts the move on.
Baita marcação.
By Sharp.
Another miss. At some point, they need to tap someone else for a boost offensively.
And here's Lopez, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Can't connect from short range.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Down low. Milwaukee with the
Aí
rebound.
não, Lopes.
1:49 left to play in the third. Prince, the pass to Kuzma. And here's Ivy. To the middle. Here's Turner. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Turner's got 9 points.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
And Turner with the block.
Well, you see
Mouse
just how
Turner.
threatening Turner is. Any shot that comes within reach of him is in game.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Coulibaly. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Hey, you can't block him. Sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
Catching up on the changes for Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Prince. Green comes in for Ivy, and it's Rollins in for Smith. Turner, a screen on Morant. Kuzma outside. Turner, a screen on Powell. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Sharp.
Guiaram Chape.
Here's Lopez. And a great assist by Morant.
Se ele é Karen Lopes, o Giannis Antetokounmpo brasileiro, só o futuro dirá.
34 seconds left in the third. Here's Rollins. And the layup falls. He's got 5.
Pô, Rollins.
They're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
And that one's good. Sharp.
Pô, muito fraquinho esse time do Bucks. Nem se compara com o Orlando Magic. Os caras não tem bola de 3, velho. Cala a boca, Augusto. Cala a boca, mano. Para de falar, velho. É só falar, mano. Inacreditável. Nossa! Nossa, se acerta ia ficar lindo.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Miami Heat. He put together 10 points. Moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers in the huddle.
Hey guys, I told you, one bucket at a time, all right? One bucket at a time, and extra pass. Extra pass. Let's go, baby.
Doc Rivers keeping his guys focused on the moment, trying to maximize the results of each possession.
Yeah, there's no value in getting too far ahead of yourself. Just run the offense the way it's designed and try to get a good shot each time.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Norman Powell out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Yakatonis. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Sharp in at the center position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. That's the Yakatonis. Miami moving it around. Here's Powell. Antetokounmpo covering. Now here's Sharp. Basket's good.
I know Sharp.
This might go down to whoever has the last possession. Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive. But he can't do it all by himself.
É a borra do Bilal. O Bilal é gigante. Heat tá ganhando, boa.
It's a player's foul made
And you have to talk about the passing too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way.
They throw good to the volley. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. 11-point game.
Dormi. Tava olhando no celular.
That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. To the paint. Adebayo, no good. Milwaukee's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Antetokounmpo surveys. Pass to Turner. Good! And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got 8 assists in the game.
Aí é sacanagem.
So it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Miami making a switch here. Morant's checked in. Morris, he's checked in for the Bucks. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He encouraged them to keep on the pressure, saying,
Falta boa. Toma. Ben Adebayo.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now an update on Torian Prince from Allie LaForce.
The head athletic trainer for the Bucks provided some info for us. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Unfortunate for him personally, but he has been given the go-ahead from the team. We'll see what he chooses to do, given the unlikelihood that they make the playoffs.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, good to know about her status. And regardless of how serious an injury it is, nobody wants to let their team
Que
down.
isso, Carcudo. Demorou também, mano.
With the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
Bucks trail by 6. Over to the wing. Adebayo with a steal. Here's Coulibaly.
Bilal Coulibaly. Respeita o meu Bilal, filho. Joga muito.
Wallace passes to Kuzma. Green for 3. Again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Back-to-back threes.
Pô, vai chegar no final do jogo, os caras começam a acertar um monte de bola de 3, né?
The drive by Morant. Morant getting physical on the drive.
Well, it's just so tough to contain Morant. Even with the defender right into him, he is still able to score.
Antetokounmpo, pass to Rollins. Back to Antetokounmpo. Green against Morant. Green, the pass to Rollins. And that one's good.
Que jogada.
Green with the assist.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Miami's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Adebayo. Kupo with the block.
Putz, Giannis.
You have to admire Giannis' willingness to challenge shots at the rim.
Ah, vai ter emoção. Eu achando que o jogo tava tranquilo nada, irmão.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Powell finds Morant.
Adebayo.
From range. Adebayo's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Inside, here's Kuzma, and the shot's good.
The passion Kuzma plays with inside rubs off and makes his home team better.
Outside Koulibaly. Here he goes.
Bilal Koulibaly. Monstro sagrado, Bilal.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, BA.
You know, there's an edge the way they play, and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Heat leading by 6. Outside Morant. Back to Adebayo. Pass to Morant.
Ja Morant. Joga muito Ja Morant, mano. 27 pontos. Monstro sagrado, Ja Morant. Não dá as costas não, Ja Morant. Isso, cola. Giannis. Caralho, Adebayo. Que isso, Adebayo? Ah, não. Filha da... Ah, cara, o Adebayo deu a vida, mano.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Different look for Miami.
Vai de
Checked in for Sean.
Ja Morant.
And it's Dort in for Koulibaly. Milwaukee also changed it up. Prince is checked in for Kuzma. Ivy goes in for Green. And it's Smith in for Rollins.
Que isso, gente.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Morant lets it fly. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones. Dead-eye shooter Nick Smith is great from three-point land. That might be his biggest asset to this team.
Outside court. Jacks up a three. Antetokounmpo.
Ai, cacete.
Trail by 3. Now Portis. Oh, the lead pass.
Não é possível. Não é possível.
Ball down there, he goes to work. Bobby has a nice win to touch inside.
Outside Morant. Takes a 3.
Meu Deus, não cai nada.
Milwaukee's gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter.
Meu Deus. Inacreditável.
Yeah, great idea there. He set Smith up and let him knock him down.
Fantastic finish inside by Morant.
When Morant's built to go and showing what he's made of here in the clutch.
Milwaukee's gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. Antetokounmpo. And it's in there.
As a coach, it's such a luxury to have a player like Giannis. Someone we can always rely on.
He gets it to go.
Yeah, with the game on the
Puta merda. Mano, eu controlei o jogo inteiro. Ganhei o jogo inteiro, mano. Caraca, velho. Brinquei muito no final, mano.
To 6 run. Here's Antetokounmpo. Sweet move. Release no question.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just
Calma. Se tem eles de um lado, tem Ja Morant do outro,
This
né?
is why Morant gets paid the big bucks to knock down tough shots like this. All the ball
jogo, mano. Caraca, só jogão hoje, mano. Só jogão hoje. Que isso, que livezinha gostosa, mano. Diferente da do Bulls, isso aqui tá boa pra caralho. Miami Heat. Calma, calma, Giannis. Não estraga meu chup. Não bota água no chup. Giannis não me tocou. Calma. Calmou, calmou. Quem que vai pro game winner? Quem vai pro game winner? O Kenar vai entrar só pra isso. Vamos, caralho! Game winner! Game winner! Entrou só pra isso, velho! Caralho, mano, que foda, velho! Lukenar, mano, só serve pra isso, mano. Que é isso, Lukenar? Confia, mano. Game winner!